And here we are. Wow, Peters, hey, how you doing, man? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm tweeting all this stuff out here real quick. Make sure everything's looking good. Make sure this isn't muted. Alright, but I don't want it in the stream. So let me get the audio output muted. There we go. Oh wait, or is that muted? Should that be muted? No. It shouldn't be muted. Because that's how I hear it. Yep. I might turn my headset volume down though. Alright. So everything's tweeted out. How are you guys doing? Bruno, welcome to the stream. Hello from Brazil, he says. How are you doing? The stream is probably going to go for an hour. Because I don't want it to stretch too long. I'm going to jump into normal mode. And let's just chat. Chat about No Man's Sky. We can talk about whatever. We don't have to 100% talk about the hashtag say hello. Which honestly, I mean, I'll probably talk about it because it's. I honestly can't believe how it was taken by the community. I thought once I made that video, people weren't gonna look at it. People would see it and people would be like, well, there's nothing we could do about it, you know. I hugely did not expect people to take it so positively. If anything, I thought people would kind of hate me for making a video about it. I got a new controller, by the way. Look at it. It's pretty nice. Steel black. It's a new controller that they came out with. Oh, it looks good. Anyway, it is late, Wild Peters. Got a little distracted throughout the day. I was supposed to stream this yesterday as well. Ended up falling asleep. It was even going to be later than now, and I decided just screw it. I'll just start, and then if I have some distractions throughout the night, so be it. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Talk about No Man's Sky. If you want to talk about hashtag say hello, the campaign that I started, if you want to say that. Wow, that's a weird looking ship. Anyway. What was I doing here? But anyway, I never thought it would get as big as it has. But I'm glad it did. Oh, nice. Yeah, I chose the steel black instead. It was a closed one. I wasn't sure exactly which one to get. Daniel and Law, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Law? How are you doing, Daniel? Been subbed to me for ages. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, hashtag say hello. That's what's good. I think I'm still trying to craft certain things. I think I need nanites. What am I doing? That's not the right. I don't know how many I need. I only have 183. I'm pretty sure that's what I need. But also, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the stream, make sure you make sure you subscribe, because you know, a lot of things are happening now. Even if Hello Games doesn't respond to the Say Hello campaign, if you want to call it a campaign, even if they don't respond, so many people have interacted. It's unbelievable. It's got almost 400 upvotes on Reddit, on the No Man's Sky Reddit page right now, which big props to LZ for throwing that up there for me. It's on the CSD forums. It's all over Twitter. I had like 900 tweets yesterday of hashtag say hello. Some of them were like related to like Drake and things like that. I don't know what was going on with that. There was some things. I think the say hello hashtag was already taken, but I think we overloaded it with No Man's Sky stuff. You know, there's 100 more hashtag say hello tweets today. I had probably about 500 Twitter notifications, all just from yesterday, total. We have Cobra made his video response. Another guy I just saw today. You have Game Mode, he made his. Bacon Pancakes is another user who made his. Keep Calm and Game On made a video in response. Oh wait, this was a Dead Planet, right? Yeah. So many people have reacted positively. There's been a few people who don't think that, you know, they're saying we're being impatient or whatever the case may be. But, oh, I remember why I was here. Yeah. About, I want to say about 98% of the community have taken it very positively. Welcome from Germany. Nice, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey Grammy, how are you doing? Thank you very much for your support. Thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you jump into all the streams and all the subcasts and everything. J-Spot, I have 3 controllers, all of them messed up analog sticks. That's why I bought a second one. So I've got this blue one, which works fine. Whoa, what's happening here? Whoa, I'm flying into the ground. Hold up. I'm struggling. Turn around, please. Anyway, here we are. Really? Got the blue one, which is fine, but all my other ones have these, I don't know how well I can see it in the camera. Have these, like, weird analog things on them, because underneath them, they're all tore to shreds. But the problem is, when I'm playing games like Fortnite or fast-paced games like Monster Hunter, they get super slippery, because there's, like, weird, it's not, like, grippy, it's just, like, slidey, because they've been on there for so long. So I went to GameStop to buy new covers, but they only have Control Freaks, which are not what I want. So I just ended up buying a new controller. There's the story. So 2 of my controllers are basically annoying to use. I was getting annoyed with having to keep charging the one and having to wait for it. So we need nanites, or it doesn't really matter. If I don't get much done. This video is mainly for talking about hashtag say hello and whatever else you guys want to talk about. Yeah, it's almost at 4,200 subscribers. I've seen that. We're at 4,199. It's good stuff. Definitely the recent say hello thing has brought a lot more people to the channel. Not like a lot, but a good amount. Considering, you know, when it comes to more people showing up to my channel, recently it's because of Dreams content. Because I was talking to somebody recently, or a lot of people recently that, do I have plutonium? Let's see. Not really. You guys know, I've been covering No Man's Sky for forever. What, it's March? For 2 years I've been covering No Man's Sky. Over 2 years. And my Dreams videos, a game I've been covering for 1 month, gets more views than the No Man's Sky videos. It gets more people interacting with it than No Man's Sky videos. And it's not like there's tons of hype for Dreams like there was for No Man's Sky. There's definitely not, you know, equal amount. It's just because the No Man's Sky community fan base is in wait mode, where we just don't play. You know, I made that video about how are you enjoying No Man's Sky, and 80% of the people said they're not, or they still like it, but they're not playing it. Because there's other things to play, and I completely agree. Am I playing this as much? No. No way. I'm playing Fortnite. I'm playing Monster Hunter World, and indie games on my PC. Astroneer, Deep Rock Galactic, other sci-fi games that are fantastic, and it's just a fun time. Definitely Astroneer. If anybody has a PC who can run indie games, or an Xbox One, I definitely recommend Astroneer. Just such a fun time. It's a very, very pretty game. Also has procedural generation in it too, so. Thank you, Grammy. That means a lot. Oh. as I just walk into a poison plant. That means a lot for sure. You got the new blue one? Nice. Oh yeah, the deep blue or whatever it's called. Find a nice blue system to live in, because you're sad like that. I like the blue systems a lot, on the blue star systems. A lot of the colored systems, well, they say the colored ones are more dangerous and more worth it, I guess, but... Yeah, exactly. It's not, I've barely, played. I play to make videos because I love making time-lapse videos, and if anybody are interested in time-lapse videos, I have a playlist, probably about 15 time-lapse videos, maybe less. I like the newer ones a lot more. I like making them a lot more, and honestly, I think this planet would be amazing for a time-lapse because of the sky. But the problem with time-lapse is I have to do them in creative mode. It doesn't work the same in survival mode. So if I get attacked during it, then it ruins it all. I have to restart, stuff like that. But okay, so we're just looking for those. If you hear any noise in the background, it's probably downstairs. They're putting together some kind of workout machine. So if you hear banging, hopefully it shouldn't be that loud because I can barely hear it. But my mic is super sensitive. But that's why I was gonna wait to stream, because I didn't know when they'd be done. Wow, I didn't even know you could order. I realized you can order custom buttons. I didn't think you could order like aluminum ones. That's pretty sweet. No Man's Sky in permadeath, you mean? With no HUD in contrast? Contrast filter? Man, I can't even survive in survival with everything on in a regular filter, in no filter. I'm not a fan of the survival, and that's... and I've had this discussion many times, is... I'm a fan of No Man's Sky for exploration. What the heck is going on over there? Oh, it's a plant. I don't know why I thought that was a bunch of ships. Anyway. I'm a fan of No Man's Sky for exploration. And that's it. Everything else is extra for me. These always were like the coolest design. These are like the coolest thing. I want to be able to place these down at my base. They just look so nice. These look so clean. I went to Starbucks before this. Not sponsored, but kind of wish. Yeah, I probably would die. I'll die in just regular survival. I'll die right here standing still because I'm not paying attention. 2 channels, one for Dreams and one for No Man's Sky. The reason why I didn't is because... Hold up. I'm going to pick this up. Taking it with me. It's mine. You can't have it. Okay. Do I even have a thing on here to shoot these guys? Look, I'm gonna die right now because I forgot even how to combat in this game. Is this a shotgun? What do I have here? I don't have anything here? Oh, it's reload. Wait, can I just run from them? Is that a thing still? Wow, that's pretty sad. Okay, so they need to update combat. Okay. And not really, I don't really mind. I couldn't care less about the combat. Oh. There you go. The reason why I do both on this channel is because splitting channels up, or splitting my channel up, has never worked. It's almost like restarting, and it's really hard to... I already have 3 channels, basically. I've got this one, I've got indie game channel, and I've got the channel covering Anthem. It's already too many, and I don't even upload on the other 2. I don't upload on the indie game channel because the problem with covering indie games... If the problem with covering indie games on a channel where you have 0 content or 0 subscribers or 0 views, and nobody watching already. The problem with covering indie games is if you cover an indie game that nobody's heard of, that was my thing. I always wanted to put games in the spotlight. Nobody's going to find your video because nobody knows that game exists. So it's almost impossible to start up a channel like that. You almost have to be doing something else and then switch to doing indie games, which is how I know most people have done it. Because you already have a viewer base started up. But nobody wanted indie games here. Everybody only wanted No Man's Sky here, so I moved all the indie games over somewhere else, which was probably the best choice, because now I'm not even covering indie games, and I'm covering Dreams, and, you know, I would do that 20 times over if it meant leading up to this. If it meant I would get to here covering Dreams, because the reaction to my Dreams coverage has been fantastic as well. And the Dreams cast will be this Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So it's going to be late, only because I work a 12-hour shift on Saturday. So I'll make sure to tweet that out and stuff like that as well. But most of the people who watch my No Man's Sky videos are into Dreams as well. I've had, you know, when I did the subcast, or the Dreams cast on last Saturday, there were people in there who have been here for No Man's Sky that are excited about Dreams. So, and it's kind of got the opposite. Do I have any warp cells? I think I do. So it was in a green system for one thing, and I think I got that. I need nanites now. I'm gonna just go to a regular system. Can I warp here? Yeah, let's go here. What was I saying? When I asked about covering Dreams on the channel, most people were like, yeah, go for it. Versus when I asked about indie games, most people were like, we either want just sci-fi or space-related games, or just No Man's Sky. Nobody wanted. There was a select few people, a lot of you, you know, who show up all the time for every video, who don't mind what I upload, which is great. But there was the one thing I said, why I wanted to cover Dreams on this channel, or why I wanted to cover a different game on this channel, is because, and this tags right along with hashtag say hello, because the community for No Man's Sky is never going to grow and stay large or continue to grow until we get some kind of communication from the developer. And when I said that in my say hello video, the community, once an update drops, the community grows, and then over time, when we have silence, it shrinks back down to the same few who stick around. And it keeps doing that, because there's no communication in between. And not like, hey, we're making this or we're making that, it's just silence completely. No emotional connection, no thanks for playing our game, you guys are awesome, no updates on developers and what they're doing or how they're feeling or nothing. We don't care to get news on the updates or any of that. That'll come whenever. We just want something to go off of as far as like how everybody is in the studio, because we care about them as people, at least the people who we don't want to hear from them. And it's the same thing I said on, what the heck is happening here? Just land. Thank you. Same thing I said on Cobra's morning show this morning. Same thing Adam said. I would pick communication from Hello Games over an update to the game. Would that make me come back and play this more often? Maybe not. But at least we would have information, and they wouldn't have to live in a hole their entire life, not communicating with the people who play a game they've worked on for years. Because I feel bad for them because of the silence that they've had. They were basically forced to have silence. Oh look, it's freaking mushrooms. All right. Where the heck are, like, how do you get nanite clusters again? You gotta do missions, or they should be just on. I like I like finding, oh yeah, missions to like kill animals and things like that. I could have went up to the space station. I'm gonna look on this planet for a bit and then see if we can find any of those like broken machinery things. Ooh. This actually looks like a planet I did a time lapse on. Okay, recently. I'm just gonna look for the like broken machinery and see what we get. Oh, wait, there's water here, right? Was there any creatures? Flora, fauna, deficient. No. Okay. Anyway, Kingdom Come. Hold on. Let me. I know I missed a lot. Let me get you. I know I've seen you talk about Daniel. I've seen you talk about Kingdom Come. Yeah, Kingdom Come doesn't interest me. I'm not bashing it or anything because I know a lot of people are enjoying it. Because it's based off of like historical things that actually happened, right? I'm pretty sure. And that kind of like leaves me like, where's the surprise? Like, when you play like an open world game like The Witcher 3, what else? Assassin's Creed Origins, whatever it may be, there's always something that you're not expecting because it's a fantasy world. It's completely made up. So anything can really go. Anything can happen. Everything goes, basically. When I saw Kingdom Come, it's based on historical, so I kind of felt like, where's the surprise in things if nothing beyond the threshold of reality can happen? But I do know a lot of people enjoy it, and I actually watched some live streams of it. And it looks pretty interesting. Not something I would play, I don't think, but something I could watch somebody play and like see their reaction. I did that a few times. I watched like IGN play some and some other random streamers when it first came out. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Vortex Cubes in ages, La. Iceman2384, thinking of starting your own streaming channel. Any tips to get started or help avoid some mistakes? Iceman2384, streaming through YouTube or Twitch? And also, well, it's probably YouTube if we're talking on YouTube. Iceman the Third, what's up? How's it going, man? We're just talking about Hello Games. Hashtag say hello if you haven't heard about that. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. Or whatever else, really. They could communicate. I mean, they do. They don't like. They can communicate through updates. It's just kind of. I mean, if that's what they. If the route they want to go is to, because that's what they're really doing is. Why am I going to the water, guys? I just found out there's no creatures in there, and I'm still walking. It's almost impossible for me to play this and interact with chat. That's why I usually play in creative mode. But let's just hope I don't die because I'm not paying attention. It doesn't really matter if I die, to be completely honest. But they've been communicating through updates, but it's just every 5 months or 6 months. It used to be 4 months. They don't have, if they want to come out and be like, hey, we're working on this and this and this and this, and that's the communication they want to have, so be it. At least it's communication. A lot of people don't want that because they don't want to ruin the surprise. I don't care. I don't care what they say as long as they say something. Sean Murray can tweet out, burnt toast is my favorite kind of toast, and I would be happy. I know that was super random and it came out of nowhere, but if he tweeted that out, whatever, man. Like, at least we know you're doing fine and you're not, you know, super down in the dumps or whatever it may be. At least you're alive and well. And still, you know, having a fun time with tweets. If he tweets that out, I will freak out. I doubt he will. He's not watching this video. It's like, well, it's 10 p.m. in the UK right now. Who knows? Who knows if Sean's watching this video or anybody from Hello Games. I doubt they watch my content. I really think they watch Cobra's. But there's no way they haven't heard about everything going on right now. From the Reddit, from the CSD, from Twitter, from YouTube. There's no way they haven't. Hashtag burnt toast for sure. I'll get to your streaming question, Iceman. Hold on 1 second. Both. Okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, I'll get to that. Hold on one second. I'm gonna run through the chat real quick here. Imagine awesome new co-op features in 1.5, like co-op missions, flying cruiser-sized ships with your friends. Daniel, I'll talk about that in a second. Hey, Matt, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Reiner Dine, welcome to the stream. Yeah, thank you for thanking me for starting it. I honestly didn't think it would go as far as it has. I'm gonna call my ship and get off this planet before I die, because it's poison. Can I know we're defying physics here, game, but please. Okay, how does this work? I'm on the side of a cliff. I'm very surprised as how well the say hello thing has gone on, and I'm glad it does, and I'm glad people are taking it very well. Cooking skills added to the game. Cuzwalt, welcome to the stream. Crash Bandicoot, welcome. Legend Productions, welcome. Welcome, 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 everybody. How are you guys doing? Belden Galaxy. It says, well, I don't know. That's actually Twitch. Did Belden... I just got a Twitch follow? Is my Streamlabs screwing up? I didn't hear it come through my... Oh, I'm running into the wall. I didn't hear the alert come through my, my computer. Oh, that's why. Alright, you guys are gonna hear mic pop. Just hold on. Okay, there we go. That might be a little loud, my bad. Velden Galaxy followed me. Whether or not that's a subscription on YouTube or a Twitch follow, thank you. Because I'm not streaming on Twitch, it's just YouTube right now, so I don't really know what that is. Maybe he just saw me on, followed me on Twitch randomly. That's a possibility. Anyway. I think they're gonna answer. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they're going to answer at some point. I think they're gonna. I think it's gonna take a couple days because I think they want to converse with themselves, the devs. You know, talk about it with each other, and then talk about, you know, a concise way to come out and say something. Whether Hello Games just tweets out the word hello, which is entirely possible, or they actually come out with a statement or something like that. I think they will, but I think it could take a few days, a week, whatever it may be. But there's no way they didn't hear all of us, and there's no way I think they could ignore it. Because, I mean, I think they can, but I don't think there's a way that, I don't think they will ignore it because I'm gonna head to the space station right now. I'm gonna get some missions. I don't think they will ignore it because they always say, hey, we're listening to feedback, we're listening to that, we're listening to what you want in the game, we're listening to the complaints, we're listening. Every update we get, Sean Murray comes out and says we've been listening to feedback. Well, if they're listening right now, the cam pros, are you kidding me? Wow, what a weird freeze position, let me tell you that. Let me fix that here for you. Webcam, what the heck are you doing? Definitely frozen. Hold on 1 second. You could probably still hear me, hopefully. I'm replugging it in. Ripcam, ripcam. Wow. It is 100% frozen. It's actually not on anymore. Interesting. I don't really know what to do about that, I'm not gonna lie. But what I might be able to do is do this. Give me a second while we figure out these technical difficulties. Okay, it seems to be working by itself. It is 100% frozen for some reason. Deactivate. There we go. Activate. Hello? Is it even... Is it freaking out right now? I don't know what's happening right now, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, well, rip the webcam and the webcam frame. Those are gone. Anyway, unfortunately, I don't know how to get that back. Reiner Dine, you put your Say Hello video up tonight too. I'm gonna have to check it out if I haven't already. I don't think I have. Let me write your name down. Write it down. Wrote it down. I'll make sure I subbed you as well, dude. For sure. Let me, gonna grab a burrito, okay? Awesome. Burritos are good. Just tweeted Prawn Curry 2.0, that would be amazing. Did not have an itch. I don't know what happened there. Probably when I plugged in my speakers, for some reason, it froze my camera. Hey, Keep Calm, how you doing? Welcome, Adam. Okay, yeah, alright. Got everything caught up. Iceman, who wanted to know about streaming. The only thing, I don't know much about streaming. I stream on YouTube, I stream on Twitch, yes. The only reason people watch on YouTube, obviously, is because I make videos. Not necessarily because I'm a good streamer. Streaming on YouTube, I think, is a lot worse than streaming on Twitch, because streaming on Twitch, you can do a lot more. You can view the viewer list. Like right now, if I wanted to know exactly who's watching, there's no way I can find out, whereas on Twitch I can. I'm in the wrong spot. I gotta be on the other side. And Twitch is built for streaming, whereas YouTube is not built for streaming. But if you want to stream on both, definitely, when you start streaming, it doesn't really matter about the equipment you have or whatever it may be, because I stream on Twitch with a webcam, with alerts, with music in the background. Everything sounds and looks nice at 1080p. Everything looks great, but not a lot of people watch. It has nothing to do with the equipment you have. It has to do with your personality. So just make sure you be yourself. And if you're interesting, or you have, if you're super funny or whatever it may be, maybe you're super pro, people will come and watch. And make sure your titles are good, because people really look at titles. For Twitch. I don't know YouTube streaming. I don't know anything much about YouTube streaming. I have to be honest. Those are just some tips I could think about on the fly. Exterminate planetary creatures. Give me that. I'm gonna kill them all. Thank you. Okay, I want another one. I need more nanites. Rapid fire, I don't care about. Units. 49,090 units for doing a mission where I have to eliminate sentinels. Or I could go to a planet and scan a plant and get that much. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, that's all I can do apparently. Yeah, clap your hands. We gotta go kill some planetary creatures. I'm gonna go on a murder spree until Hello Games says hello. This is not... I was just about to get into that ship. That's amazing. I would like to get a new ship. I've had this ship for quite a long time. Ooh, what is this ship? Hold on. Don't fly away, don't fly away, don't fly away. Oh, it's ugly. Never mind. You're ugly. I lied. I wish I could get the webcam to come back. Baron O Beef Dip. Baron O Beef Dip. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, it took me a bit to get to you. Those guys are always clapping, dude. Alright. Give me a sec. I'm gonna see if I can get the webcam to work again. I don't see the webcam show, like the frame shows up, but not the webcam. I unplugged my I unplugged what I plugged in. Maybe that was the issue. I don't know how it would be, in complete honesty. See, and then I went and I deactivated it. Maybe not the best move. I might have to end up restarting the stream if I wanted to get to work, and I'm not doing that because, you know, everything should be good. I didn't. Oh wait, it's on capture audio only. Why would it even be on that? Oh, audio output mode. I don't need that crap. There we go. I got it. I got it. It shouldn't be picking up audio. If you guys hear me, if you hear my voice 2 times, let me know. Because if that's the case, then I gotta mess with that. Everything should be good. It's working. Good. I just won't hear any alerts because I unplugged my... It's so weird. I just plugged my speakers in. I don't know. Maybe I built my computer weird. I broke it. La la la. You got 2 exotic ships and 1 S-class fighter all on the same planet a few days ago. Medium thick to record it. That's a lot, man. I need to look for another. Wow, that ship flying next to me was super loud. Okay. I'm going to... Was there creatures on this planet? Toliaquar? Hey, let me know on a scale from 1 to 10 how loud the dog bark is through the mic. Because if it's loud, I gotta go downstairs and ask them what the hell they think they're doing putting the dog outside my window. It'll come through. This is the one with no creatures, okay. Spin around here. Sorry it takes me so long to do anything in this game, but we'll go here and hope. Voice is fine, good. Hello Games won't say hello. They already made a blog post years ago, shortly after launch, which was not reported on, where they said deeds were more important than words and they would be silent. Well, they also made a tweet that they said they weren't going to talk, and I read that. At this point, I think about 50% of the community think words are more important than deeds at this point. Cobra, me, a lot of the content creators, we just want them to talk. And we all agree that we would take them talking over a new update. I would take that any day. Well, I don't have a lot of that, so I might have to mine. It's a very good chance that they won't say anything. But I had to try because nobody else would. If they don't, then I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna keep trying. I did say I would tweet that video at them every single day, which I might do for a few days, but I don't want to be a bother to them, and honestly, I don't think they think that we're bothering them. I think they know, they could see the passion that everybody has. And even Cobra. And they've talked to Cobra, you know. And Cobra, you can see that in his video that he's down. Super down. Because of, you know, their lack of communication. We're not angry, we're just, you know, and Cobra says he's worried about the company. And them, which is good. You know, I'm definitely alongside there, because they'll never be able to sell another game. I even think if they start communicating, they'll never be able to sell another game. I don't think it'll ever work for them again. Because of the hate that they got and the reputation they now have. But they're not making it any better. Either. But maybe they don't want to. This planet looks nice, I'm not gonna lie. We gotta kill some creatures though, so let's hope they're here. But I do appreciate uncompetitive. Welcome to the stream, by the way. The opinion, man. I think. I mean, there's always a 50% chance, no matter what it is. There's a 50% chance they will. There's a 50% chance they won't. So I had to try. All right. Thank you. I wish I could pronounce your name. It starts with E. Ikornishkrek. I can't, it's a different language, I know, but thank you for stopping in. I shouldn't even try to pronounce that. I actually apologize for trying to pronounce that. Yeah, Ines McKendrick will be at GDC. Beyond procedural, yeah, so, exactly, no, uncompetitive, you're correct, you're perfectly correct of saying don't expect any new details. People have been saying, like, especially, people have been saying, like, when I made that video, they were like, what in the actual hell? I don't think I've seen a creature like that with wings like that. That's a new thing. I'm glad I caught that on the stream. When I made that video, people were like, Hello Games isn't going to say anything, but guess what? GDC, we might hear something because Ines McKendrick. No, we're not going to hear anything from GDC. And I said this at the morning show or Cobra's subcast, whatever it was. GDC is a private thing. It's Game Developers Conference. Game developers. Yes, like Sean Murray did the one, you know, whatever, last year or 2 years ago, whatever it was. And we found out they were changing the terrain procedural thing, and all that, which is, you know, awesome or whatever. But it's not live streamed for a reason, because it's a game developers conference. It's not there for the community. It has nothing to do. I don't think it'll have anything. People say that, yeah, maybe we'll get some stuff. If we do, whatever. But I'm not expecting nor telling people that we're going to get anything, because I don't believe we will. Not to be like a Debbie Downer or anything, but I don't think we'll get anything. This creature is pretty sweet. I like those wings, man. I'm going to have to take a picture of this guy. We'll take a regular screenshot without editing. Get that blue crystal out the background. There we go. Wow, PlayStation takes ages to take pictures. I did not mean to do that. Well, rip the dream. I meant to take the screenshot, not back out. My bad. Where's it? Oop. Hello. There's another interesting creature to the left that I want to check out as well. Oh no, it's getting dark. No. Don't leave. Creature. It might have left because it's dark now, so creatures go to sleep even though they just disappear. Okay, let me get to some stuff here. Soundtrack for No Man's Sky is fantastic. 65 days, it's amazing. Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't go that far with the update, saying they'd rather have communication or update. I'd rather have communication, but I mean, a lot of people, I think it's a lot of the content creators, because we have covered the game so much, and we appreciate the developers almost more than we appreciate the game. I think, I don't know what it is, but it's mostly, I've seen it as content creators would rather have it, you know, but. Yeah, the Hello Labs apparently is a thing, but, you know. Right, uncompetitive, I exactly agree. Exactly, you can't, you know. Oh, it was that I wanted to know. Was that I wanted to see, maybe? I thought it looked different. I think there's another creature that looked pretty cool that I wanted to look at in the distance. Earlier, what do you look like? Same, generally. You'll never know until you try, you know, and I had the idea to say something, you know, over and over again, but I never did. Because I didn't want it to be taken the wrong way by the community. Wow, that green filter. What a screenshot. I like that a lot. That's a good one. Fan of that one. Yeah, correct. I have not J-Spot come across an all-water planet. I've always been able to land somewhere, no matter what. But you were talking about finding one, so I would love to see some screenshots of that. Oh, I was set here to kill creatures. Let's go. Sorry. You look super nice. Okay, I can't. I may kill the small ones because they're easier. That sounded a little dark, but don't take it out of context. Is the cam still working? Yeah, okay. Hello? Hey! You look creepy. I missed. Sorry. Is there birds over here? 152,000 units. I'll take it. So I'm gonna wait here until it's daytime again, so the creatures will come back out. Wait, that's a different tree? Okay. I'll take it. I don't care about a route. And when it comes to, I've seen that comment about once they start talking, the hate will resurface. So be it. Really. So be it, is my response to that. Because not one game gets no hate, if that's even correct grammar. Yes, theirs was really bad and they were getting death threats. I highly doubt that it's going to resurface that much. I think people have better things to do at this point. Because, for one, there's been no negative news article written about No Man's Sky or Hello Games forever. Everything, you know, the PC Gamer even put it on Game of the Year for whatever. There's Game of the Year for one of the subcategories. After all the updates and all that stuff. People got angry at PC Gamer for that, but they're standing up to it. Every time there's an update, every time Waking Titan starts back up, every news article that covers it's a positive thing. News articles have covered the war that goes on between, you know, the people who all over Reddit, like the Empire of Hoba and things like that. They did an article all on that. Wow, I'm dying. I need zinc. Uh-oh. Zinc? Yeah, of course not. Okay. Creature, where are you? So it, like they act like it's not that it sounds kind of douchey to say, but they're not the only people. They're not the only game developers who get hate. Are you kidding me, game? Weapon charge depleted? Please, just let me kill people. Sorry. What? Got armor skin? Thank you. I don't have any zinc. If they come back and get hated on like they did, you know, forever ago when they were getting if they start getting death threats again and things like that, they can go back and hide, you know, or whatever it is that they're doing right now. Because that much hate makes sense when it comes to death threats. I'm freezing to death right now. But me and other YouTubers and other people personally think it won't go that far, because there's a lot more people defending the game now, and they have proved themselves. It would be different if they sold the updates as DLC, which they didn't. It'd be different if they lied about more stuff, which I don't think they lied at all, but you know what I mean. And it'd be different if they didn't apologize, or, well, no, they didn't really apologize, did they? I don't think they really had to, but I think the fact that they've worked hard, they've proven that they wanted to make it up to everybody, they've proven they listen to the community, they've proven they're going to put updates out and not make people pay for them, that they don't deserve the hate. People have new things to hate on, like Trump, Fortnite being cartoony, Sea of Thieves being crap. Whatever game it may be, every game gets hate. Even good games. The amount of hate I see every day for Fortnite, even though millions and millions and millions and millions of people play it. It's astonishing. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Destiny 2, Bungie, Activision are getting the most hate, and I think Hello Games are good. An indie studio, I think it's fine. Because, tell you what, Bungie, Destiny, Bungie, you know, Battlefront 2, all the loot box thing. It'd be different if Hello Games came out and said, hey, we're adding loot boxes, but they're not. Honestly, that would be hilarious. How many creatures do I have to kill? Does it tell me? Am I stupid? Oh, 4 of 24. Jeez. 24? Can it just be daytime again? Anyway. I know it's a strong opinion, but it's just kind of what I think, you know. I don't want to start an argument or anything, but... Hey, Matt Kitty, welcome to the stream. Thunderpoo 2, well, the stream is basically about that. It's about Hello Games talking, communicating, the hashtag say hello. I'm calling it a campaign, but I don't, like, only because I don't really know what else to call it. Right. Yeah, move on, correct. And exactly, the active community, you gotta think about the community, right? Since the game launched, since the hate, since the silence, since the criticism, since the updates, you know, we've got, the community is fantastic. You know, it started out with, you know, you have the Reddit, No Man's Sky Reddit, you have the No Man's Sky Portal subreddit, where people just non-stop studied the portals and tried to get them to work. And that was their whole gameplay. You have the Galactic Hub started out. You have all these new empires and warring factions that a lot of people are into. I'm not 100% informed about all that. I don't know much about all of it. But all that was created by the community. You have Cobra, me, YouTube channels, our communities. And I look at Cobra's community, my community, all is the same community. You know, it's not his and mine, it's just everybody. Most people are subscribed to me, subscribed to him, and not vice versa, obviously, or I would have a lot more subscribers, but, whoa, that sky is nice. Pink and blue. Hello. You know, you've got all the Twitter people, the Waking Titan, ARG, all three of the updates, Foundation, Pathfinder, Atlas Rises, the news story that was added, the lore that's built off of it, the speculation, the Facebook groups, the live streamers, the people who are making racetracks. There's like big racetrack groups all over the live streaming surface on Twitch who make racetracks. You had Unification Day was created by everybody, by the community. It was in the lore, and we're like, let's do it. That's a one-day celebration of No Man's Sky. All this stuff was created, montages, what it may be, fan-made trailers. There was so much has been done. And yet, we don't get anything from Hello Games. Except they did reply to me when the Galactic Hub started. And I made that video about how to reach the Galactic Hub because nobody had made a video about it and it was relatively new and it was super interesting. Hey, stop shooting me. Please. Come on. Come on. My aim is not as good as it used to be. Okay. They replied to me for the first time ever after a year and a few months. Are you kidding me? Get away from me. And they were like, they retweeted that video and they were like, nice video. And I was like, wow, I'm glad you guys responded. I didn't know you guys knew I even existed because you never talk. Not like that, but I mean, you know, it was one of the coolest days. And they were like, yeah, we know you make great content, keep it up, whatever it may be. But that took a year and a half, you know, well, not a year and a half, a year for them to respond. And yet they have their very close friends, Media Molecule, over there in Guildford with Dreams. I covered the game for a measly 2 weeks, and they responded without me even tweeting at them. Just being like, thanks for covering our game, loving the content so far, keep it up. Like, that's, it's not like I feel like I'm owed that. It's just super inspiring to know that people who make something you are very much into and a super fan of, that they appreciate what you do as well. Because it's weird to think that, and it's almost the same feeling I got when I went to PAX East, when I was invited to PAX East by Runic Games, when I was covering their game Hob on the channel, when I was doing indie games. And I met them, and before I could even say who I was, they were like, we know who you are. And they were like so appreciative of the videos I'd made. And the only reason I was making them was because I was interested in something they were making. Not because I wanted attention, not because of anything like that. And I never thought me covering a indie game that almost nobody knew about would end up sending me to PAX East and eventually leading me to having one of the best experiences of my life. It has nothing, it's never a thought that comes to my mind. It's just hearing them say that we mean, you know, something to them when they mean so much to us, and their game that they made means so much to us. It's just such a cool thing to witness, and it's a really cool feeling. And it sucks that we don't get that with Hello Games, even though we know they appreciate us. Or at least I hope that most people know that. Hey, birdie. Please die. I don't have a strong a laser beam. And I also obviously don't have good aim. Has to be said. It's a struggle. But anyway. Let me get to some comments real quick here. That was a long rant of conversation I just had, my bad. I'm competitive. I want them to say hello. Literally. That's all they can say. Because if they just say hello, Hello Games or Sean Murray tweet, hello, then at least I know they saw what we have done the last 2 days. They don't need to say anything else. If they say hello and they saw what we think, our opinions, and how we feel about the communication and their game, then at least I know and we know that they are listening, and it might eventually sway them into communicating. That's it. That's all they need to say is hello. That's why the hashtag is only say hello. Other people, I mean, more than that would be fantastic. I am dying. What am I doing? But it would make me very, very happy, and we talked about this with Cobra and everybody on the show, if all they said was hello. It would honestly be enough. Because at least then we know all this was not for naught, and they did and they do hear us, and they are listening, and they know how we feel. Whereas right now, if they don't respond with anything at all, we'll never know. We'll never know if they've even seen it. Maybe they just missed all of it somehow. Excuse me. Thank you. I really need some upgrades for this thing. Hey, stop running. I'm not gonna kill you. I swear. I'm alive. 4 more, huh? Sean Bax, welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't think I welcomed you, and I think I agree with you. We feel Hello Games doesn't feel like any other developer. You know, and it's the same with how I feel about Media Molecule too. You know, I feel like they have personality. We know each and every one of them individually, at least most of them. And we feel for them because of the struggles they've gone through. Yeah, uncompetitive. Talk about CD Projekt Red, man. CD Projekt Red, I mean, they've got props for keeping things silent, because I know a lot of people are stoked for Cyberpunk 2077, myself included. 5 years after silence. 5 years after silence, and they just say beep. But is this Hello Games official channel? I wish. Are you Sean Murray? I wish. Honestly, to have a beard like that. Can I add more stuff, please? I wish I could. Welcome to the stream, Jamie Mason. But no, I am Jared, not Sean, unfortunately. Anyway, let me get to update-wise. Wait, wasn't that a question asked? Daniel, didn't you ask something related to the update earlier? I know you guys have been talking about the update in the chat, but can't remember if it's what I wanted to see in the update or... Well, and it's not even... Where are the creatures? Why am I way up here? I just walked straight for 20 years. I actually need that zinc, but... We can talk about the update for a bit if you want. Anything is fantastic when it comes to updates. I don't care what they put in the game as long as it's good. Oh, multiplayer. That was it. Multiplayer. I don't care what they add at this point. I really don't care what they add. Because anything will be better than nothing, right? I mean, they can add the ability to freaking make toast in No Man's Sky, whatever, sure, I'll take it. I don't know what's up with toast in today, but it's happening. I wish the dog outside would really stop barking. Very annoying. I, personally, the only thing I want in the update or in future updates is variation. An update to variation. Whereas I can land on a planet and not expect what I'm going to see. Trees like this. Grass like this. Rocks like these. The ground like this. The terrain flat like this. You know. I've seen all this before in some way, shape, or form. I know that's always going to happen because procedural generation. But just more variation in flora and fauna and biomes. That's all. Doesn't have to be tons. Just something, because my whole gameplay is exploration. What I'm doing now, you know, finding nanites to buy the hyperdrive thing, to be able to craft, to be able to go to the next, to the whatever star system to get the rubium or whatever the heck I need, to craft that remembrance thing that I still haven't done. I don't really care about any of that, honestly. It's just something to do while we wait for the update, really. And it's fantastic. All the stuff to me in this game, when it's base building, I would be, base building is a little different. I care about that a little bit more than everything else, but you know, when it comes to freighters or space combat or finding the best multi-tool, the best ship, I just don't, that's not my gameplay. My gameplay is walking around, exploring, seeing things that other people haven't seen before. But now, you can still do that. You can see things people haven't seen before. You guys haven't seen this planet ever in your life. This is the first time anybody ever is seeing it. But you've seen things very close to this. I didn't land on this planet. You guys were like, whoa. I wasn't like, whoa. Check this out. Because we've seen it. Everybody has seen something like this. So just variation. Because that's all my gameplay is. Walking around, taking pictures, exploring, and sharing stuff with other people. As far as cool creatures, whatnot. Now, just a few seconds ago, I saw that creature that had what looked like wings on its back. But they weren't wings, they were just kind of how the creature's body looked. Never seen something like that before. But you gotta think, the last time I found something that I've never seen before, I don't remember that time. That's how long it's been. And you could probably argue it's because I don't play the game as much. But I would still be playing if that feeling happened more often. If you get what I mean. So anything is good, but I'm really hoping for variation. Now when it comes to multiplayer, this is the thing with multiplayer. Let me get a drink of this Frappuccino. Here's the thing with multiplayer. What the heck's happening here? Don't restart. If they were to add full multiplayer right now, where I can see somebody else and they can see me, and we had, you know, whatever we looked like, whatever player model they added. If I could see Cobra could see me, and we were out exploring together, I would do that for literally maybe an hour. And that's it. I wouldn't care to do it anymore. Because it doesn't change the fact that there's still nothing to do in co-op. Everything you do, and if they just add that, they don't add things to do in co-op, they don't add maybe missions to do, or more things to explore, like variation that makes you want to go with a friend and see these new things that they've added, or the new procedural generation things that they've added. There's no, like, drive to push people to do that. You know, because then you got to think about the people who don't have the glyphs and want to take portals to play multiplayer. Is it worth it to do that just to see somebody else and be able to walk around and mine stuff with them? Woo. Maybe that's exciting to some people, maybe people are new to the game and whatnot, but they have to add things to do with somebody else. If you could fly around in space with somebody else, now that's something new. I would be down for that. I don't know if that's gonna happen. You know, if you're able to, like, fly around and do space combat with a friend, I'd be into that. That'd probably put me more into space combat. Because I'm not very good at it, so I need some help. The reason I'm not good at it is because I never invest in a combat ship or invest in any weapons. Except for the Cyclotron Ballista, because it's the best one. How? Uh-oh. But they have to put something else in the game. I should probably make a... I think I already made a video on this, actually. Yeah, I did. If they add, like, cities. Not necessarily, like, buildable cities. Like, if me, 3 of you guys watching, Cobra, 3 of his fans are able to go to one planet, see each other, and all build in one location. Build this city, build this whole farm community. Because right now we have farms. But the way you do it is you got to go to one planet, take all the stuff, sell it, go to another planet, to another base, do it again, whatever. if we had this whole community of people all on one planet who've built their stuff and they live there and they share and they mine and whatever, but they have this whole workflow going where there's people mining and there's people farming, and you know, we can customize that and build a hub, an actual hub on a planet or multiple planets. That would be interesting, and I would be down for that, no problem. But just walking around with somebody, like right now, if I was walking around with somebody and mining, I'd be doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now, which is just walking around, picking up flowers, mining. There's nothing new besides somebody else behind me who I can talk to. I don't know. If they just, maybe that's the next step for multiplayer. Maybe that's all they're gonna do is add the player model and be able to, like, if I change the ground or mine something, they see that I'm mining that. Or they see that I'm altering terrain. Maybe that's the next step. And that's, you know, they're working their way towards a better multiplayer after that. If that's the case, then I'm down for it. But I just want variation. So whatever multiplayer they end up doing, at least some people will, you know, be very interested in that and what they do. Anyway, there's that. 2 seconds, man. I beat you to it. Fantastic. Yeah, ground combat, man. You saw that ground combat I was in earlier where I stole that Atlas thing, got 3 stars, and walked 10 steps, and they left. It was fantastic ground combat. Literally walked to get a better angle to see where the guy was, and he just gave up on me. Yeah. Will it have cities? He said no. But he also said no to will it have multiplayer? And then if you want to go that far, he also said you would be able to see other people. But there wouldn't be an actual multiplayer where you could find other people on purpose. Both of which are now wrong, unfortunately, for one of them. But I'm pretty sure... Well, they did say that they want to put what the community wants in the game because the community is really all they have. This is really all they have. I mean, they have a lot of money, too. Don't get me wrong. And actually, to be completely honest, I didn't want cities. I didn't want multiplayer. I didn't want any of that. And I still don't really care, like I said. But community-wise, I feel like that's what people want. They want that multiplayer aspect. But they want more to do with multiplayer. They don't want to just have multiplayer in the current game we have. They want more stuff with multiplayer. I never wanted cities, never wanted multiplayer, never cared about any of that. I just wanted to be able to explore, and I wanted it to look like the trailers. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the trailers, but it's definitely a lot of exploration. Hey, come here. Not escaping. Hey, I did it. Wow, that only took the entire stream. But for the sake of the community, I want whatever the community wants. Because at least... Wow, I have no plutonium. At least then people are having fun with a game that I do like and I do enjoy. Everybody's just got their own gameplay. Their own way to play. Ow! Well, there goes that. Is that enough, is that enough plutonium? 28. No, it is not, Jared. Wow. Not even close. I gotta get out of here. It's only taken me just unbelievable amounts of time to do one thing in this game, but that's why the stream is not titled Let's Play No Man's Sky, because did I really play it? I don't know. I guess my version of playing I did. Where's the plutonium there? I don't know. Okay. Dog, please stop barking. let's go get these nanites. I don't actually know how many I get from this. I have since forgotten the rewards. It's been a very long time since I've done any of these missions. Let's go. Yeah, we'll see on competitive. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Wow, 60 per system? That'd be crazy. Hey, yeah, you can definitely do that. Shooting asteroids, fly through them. Wow, that was really weird grammar. Shooting asteroids and flying through them. I've never played Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous. I don't really want to play either one, but people recommend both of them to me. I don't know much about any of them. Come on, insufficient fuel. 2 iron, wow, okay. Welcome, freighter that just warped in. Uncompetitive, I'd be down for that. Being able to put all dematerialized elements into a periodic table. I honestly think they need to add more elements. I don't know, it's kind of weird. The whole, because I think it's just because I don't know much about, like, it's weird to say that I've been covering the game for so long, but honestly don't know tons about the game. Because I only like the exploration aspect. I don't not only like, but that's like my main, what I like to do the most. So like when it comes to crafting and elements, things like that, I could say I wish there was more. I just wish it was more, I don't think it's purposeful. Or like, I don't think there's a purpose into crafting anything. Because, like, when you think about end game, if you want to talk about it, right? I never owned a freighter because what's a freighter do? Like, it allows you to store more things to allow you to get more units. What's a multi-tool? A better multi-tool do? Allow you to mine faster to get more units. What do more units do? Allow you to buy more ships because you like them. And then you just end up farming units. And then you're just stuck getting units and nothing else. So I've kind of been, like, back and forth with all that, but I think that's just because I don't like playing that way. But I know there's tons of people who love to farm. Like I was talking to somebody who has like 60 billion units, and he said he was farming. I'm like, hey man, if that's what you like to do, then good on you. There's a lot of things I would love to have, like ship customization or maybe ship building, just because that'd be something cool to do. One thing I definitely want. Oh my god, this dog. This stream is going to be ending in like 10, maybe 5 minutes. So I'll let you guys know. I'm going to get through the rest of the chat just because I can't deal with this dog barking and completely bothering me. I only wanted it to run for about an hour. Anyway. 123 nanites. I don't know if that's enough, but hey, whatever. I'll take it. Sean Bax, thanks for stopping in, man. And I'll, thank you. I'll have a good one for sure. You too. Yeah, more elements, you know. But I really want collectibles. It's weird to say that, right? Because they have this procedural system. What if they could make procedurally generated collectibles? Right? Like, in a cave, you know, Sean Murray always used to say, you know, before the game launched, that he loves loves finding caves and then going down the caves to see what's at the end. What was he talking about? Because nothing's ever at the end, ever in this game. There's nothing in caves. There's no point in caves, just like there's no point in underwater. Why can't they put, maybe, like, somehow make procedural generation, like, collectibles where in caves you can find, like, artifacts or relics or something like that. What do they do? Maybe they have some small sentence of lore attached to it. And then you can put it in your base. And it looks cool. It looks like a relic. It looks like this alien piece of metal or whatever it may be. It just looks cool. It has that lore always attached to it, so if you want to read it, you can always read it whenever. And you can put it in your base as something that you found. As a reason to explore. Other than just seeing new things. If they just added that simple, I know it might take a lot of coding and things like that, that simple small idea, I would play nonstop, because finding something that nobody else has, or finding something that's different than somebody else has, or finding something that nobody else has seen, is the reason I play. And maybe, like, if there's an artifact or a relic in the system, once you warp to it, you get, like, this ping on your ship, and it kind of does this, like, hot or cold thing, and you go to each planet, and you wait for the ping to, like, get faster and faster and faster, and then it kind of marks a cave when you get close to it, or when you get close to the planet that it's on. And then you just explored the cave to find it. And maybe it gives you, better hints that beeps faster when you get closer, whatever it may be. Something not to make it impossible, because the planets are huge, obviously. But something like that. Something like being able to take pictures, which we can do, and then put those pictures on the wall, those screenshots on the wall in your base. Subnautica does that. I know it's completely unrelated, but how dope would that be? That'd be amazing. And then another thing was brought up, being able to keep different multi-tools. Now we can have different ships now, why not different multi-tools? Be able to hang your collection of multi-tools in your base, just to show off the different ones you found, the procedural ones you found, the ones that look cool, the alien ones, the ones that you like the colors of, the yellow and blue ones, whatever it may be, the ones with spikes, the ones that look futuristic, the ugly ones like mine, to hang up, just because. Something to collect and something to find. If they put that, I would definitely be down for it. Anyway. I hope somebody was lurking from Hello Games in the stream. I mean, 2 bits stored for every space station. Designate who owned it. Corvax, Viking, Gek, abandoned. Then run. A real-time strategy, have races fight for control. That'd be pretty cool. A pretty neat, event to kind of happen. You remember when Sean Murray said a while ago, I'm gonna just stay in here and stand still. Sean Murray said in, I don't know where it was, in a video, interview, whatever it was, he said that there were certain events that could be triggered in certain systems, and once you triggered that event, the system would change forever for every player who showed up there. What was he talking about? What was he talking about? Maybe that's something that'll come. Yeah, ancient armor, yeah, or art or something. Just like a piece of machinery, maybe. Like a Korvax old tool. Or a Viking ancient weapon, or, some sculpture that the Gek create, or whatever it may be. Uncompetitive, yeah. And that kind of goes right alongside with the no communication. When they ask for suggestions and then not respond to any of them, especially if it's 100 pages, you just kind of wish that there was at least something. And even if it wasn't public, just like, hey, thanks for your suggestions, we hear you. Hold on one second, I'm going to check. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. I got 10 notifications on Twitter. Let me check them real quick. Let me know down in let me know in the comments of the chat real quick if there's anything you want to say before I end the stream. It's been a great one. Thank you guys for tuning in, stuff like that. It's been awesome. I'm glad that the conversation didn't get negative, because I was kind of scared that people would come in and just bash me for the say hello thing, which once again I said I'm surprised that only one or two or three people really don't like or have come out and said that, you know, this whole thing that I've started, even though it wasn't completely purposeful, is like the wrong way to go about things. But I'm glad it didn't really reach that here. Let's see. I have to end the stream. The dog is barking uncontrollably. I told my sister not to. The whole reason I started streaming was because he stopped barking. It's great. Hilarious. What am I even looking at here? What am I tagged in? What is this? Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, this dog. I'm dying inside slowly every time he barks. Every time he barks, I feel brain cells and cells in my brain committing suicide one by one. What a reference. Borderlands 2, best game. Christopher, yep. Welcome to the stream. If you've been here, thanks for watching. Thank you, Competitive. Thanks for your comments and things like that. Coswalt, thank you as well. But that's gonna be the end of it for now. I do want to stream more. No, yeah, we're good. I do want to stream more. I apologize for the dog barking. It's so frustrating. I'm gonna go downstairs and just lose my mind. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully this say hello thing maybe goes somewhere. If not, at least it made a quite big splash, which is cool. So I'm gonna be doing more No Man's Sky streams. I did say I want to do an hour a day. Got 12-hour work shifts coming up the next 3 days, so who knows what's gonna happen. Usually I don't work 12-hour shifts, but this week's a little different, so. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream before I get frustrated with this dog, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for No Man's Sky content. We're almost at 4,200 subscribers, which is awesome. Once again, thank you for the support on the Say Hello stuff, and I will talk to you guys later. You have a good night, a good morning, wherever you may be, and peace out.